jolly hollyhocks want you out then.
Pretty sharpish, I reckon.
Well, if you're paying cash, you're not messing around, are you?
How are you going to tell Mary that you sold?
I have no idea.
It's going to break her heart.
Yeah, I know.
And then there's Summer, Billy and Paul. I can't...
Amy. Babe, we just need to do what's best for our family, OK?
Look, it'll be all right. It'll work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to.
Your fault?
Yeah. Got Beth and Izzy and me here wanting the job secured in writing.
Can you do that?
Well, no. That's why I've got to go and speak to them before they start a riot. You going to be all right on your own?
Not a puppy, you know.
Oh, I know. A puppy's way cuter.
Oh, Auntie Carla, always on hand to boost my self-esteem.
Always. So, you had any breakfast? I'll take that as a no. Right, what do you want making?
No, I'm all right, honestly. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Do you want anything else?
You know what? We're nearly out of milk, and biscuits nearly gone.
Oh, Ryan, you're such a boy. You need some proper fruit and veg in you.
Stick a couple of bananas in your basket.
I tell you what, why don't you meet me at Roy's later? I've got to go there anyway.
How is he?
Yeah. You know what? He's good. He's more pleased about finding Hayley's anorak than the fact that he's alive, but... Meet me there for lunch at the cafe.
Maybe.
Well, I know it's not the Ritz, right?
No, it's not that. It's just all this stuff with Justin and Karen. Can't get it out of my head.
All the more reason to come out with me. Distraction.
So embarrassed.
Ryan, they're scumbags.
I know. It just doesn't make me feel any less of a fool.
You're not a fool. You're my hero. Meet me for lunch.
Can I think about it?
Is that the best I'm gonna get?
Yeah.
Get off the couch, get in the shower, and eat some fruit.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
So listen, can I get you anything? Something to eat, drink?
Oh, no, thanks, really.
You've got to rest up, Mum.
Yeah, I know. Don't fuss.
Yeah, so I had a couple meetings today, but obviously I'll cancel it.
What? No way. I just want to sleep, if I'm honest. The woman in the bed next to me snored like an elephant. And every 5 seconds, people were coming in to take my obs. I'm shattered.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Where are you off?
Work meetings?
I thought you meant video calls. You can't leave it. State she's in.
The doctor gave me the all clear.
It was only yesterday she was sprawled out across the floor. She can't be on her own.
Yes, she can.
Well, perhaps you could stay with her.
I've got to go to the cab office.
Oh, get yourselves to work, the pair of you.
I'll see you later.
Where's your compassion? Hey, in the bin. That's what it is.
Tim? Please.
Brian, I'm only going to say this once. That cousin of yours is to keep an extremely wide berth in my pub.
Does that include the outside area?
What do you think?
Understood.
Good morning.
Morning. Are you all right? Saw the for sale sign outside the florist.
Yes, just a precautionary measure. Hopefully it won't come to an actual sale.
Quite. Oh, dear.
Is everything okay?
No, it's fine. Isabella's smoking. It really sticks to my chest.
I can't abide smoking. Mother used to smoke a shisha pipe once a year on Halloween.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry we haven't seen much of each other recently.
No bother. Might Isabella be returning to Italy soon?
Due an update on her renovations tomorrow.
Oh, can't be much more to do. I mean, people live with half-finished renovations all the time. In fact, Mother and I lived with a wholly roofed outside toilet between 1988 to 2002.
Oh, gosh.
Marvellous for stargazing in summer times and slightly chilly on the caboose in the winter months. Ooh.
Could you not get a builder?
Well, getting him wasn't the problem. Keeping him, on the other hand.
I see. Anyway, truthfully, between you and I'd really like my own space back now.
Hey, how are you doing? Well, I've been jollier, put it that way.
Look, is it true that Tracy and Steve are having to sell everything because of Aaron?
Well, they don't know what the legal costs are going to be, so they're just getting their things in order.
Right. Oh, I can't believe it's come to this.
Well, cruel is a word that springs to mind.
Yeah.
Well, if you excuse me, I must dash.
Me too.
Take care.
Yes, was there something else?
Just my change.
53 pence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want that, do you?
Yeah.
Because I put it in the tip jar.
I didn't know you had a tip jar.
Yeah. It's a new thing that we've implemented.
But I didn't agree to you having a tip, so...
Oh, was there something wrong with the service you have received today?
No.
Were all your needs not fully met and satisfied?
Yeah, but...
Did your server not greet you with a warm and friendly smile?
Yes.
Bit awkward then, isn't it?
Everything all right?
Yeah. Just keep the 53 pence.
Well, if you insist.
Yeah. Make sure you pay her with the correct change or my card.
Okay. Hey, I'm glad I bumped into you. I've been meaning to message you. How's Ryan?
He's not great. He's not been out the flat for a week.
Really?
All this crystal catfishing stuff is really messing with his head, so...
Yeah, of course.
Watch him. I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
He said he'd been to Freshco's, right? Sal reckons that he'd come from Rosamond Street, but that's the wrong direction. Because there ain't a way from Freshco's in that direction, is there?
I don't think so.
And listen to this, right? He said that he'd been for bread, but I'm 99.9% certain that when he were in that ambulance, they want a loaf of bread with him.
Right.
So the question is, what happened to the bread?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't know. I'm just laying out the facts here. Sorry, am I boring you?
No?
Well, what is it then?
Nothing. Let's just carry on talking about bread.
Well, don't do that.
Don't do what?
Bury your emotions.
There's not much room underneath all your bread. What do you mean, anyway? Bury your emotions.
I'm sorry. No, really, I am.
It's all right, mate.
You've had a lot on, haven't you? With Amy. How is she?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
It's just a little shift round in the back room.
That's what they all say.
You know, a few hooks.
Okay.
Maybe a bit of shelving.
Fine.
That David's already had a go at.
What does that mean? They're a bit wobbly.
Well, yeah, that and the fact that half the plaster from the wall is now on the floor.
Of course it is.
I'm sorry, Ed. I know it's not a massive job. I'm just trying to get a bit more organised in there, you know. It'd make my life a lot easier.
No worries. I'll even do your mate's rates.
Oh, thank you. David will be pleased.
I bet he will.
Ed, hi.
Oh, hello.
Can I have a chat, please?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Would you mind doing me a favour?
Oh, you don't want shelves as well, do you? I'll be doing the bulk order down the DIY shop at this rate.
Yeah, no, it's not that. You know the CCTV from the flat?
Yeah,
Does it cover the bottle bin?
I think so.
Amazing! Could I please have a copy of it? I need it as evidence to prove that the empty wine bottles were put into the bin, you know, the day after.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna sort it?
It's just that, Amy, the CCTV system wipes itself every month.
But it's still worth a try.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'll take a look as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Cheers, Ed. Thank you. Amy, are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Trusting you got your papers delivered this morning?
Indeed, yes.
Jolly good.
I trust that all is well with you.
I'm lacking in the sleep department, if I'm honest.
Why is that?
Yes, Isabella. She has me doing these activities of her choosing long into the night.
Oh, what type of activity?
Oh, she has a penchant for box sets and board games.
At the same time?
Oh, it's exhausting.
Perhaps you should encourage Isabella to widen her friendship pool.
How do you mean?
Meet new people. Allow you some respite.
Oh, flaming restaurant connoisseur 88.
Sorry?
Online reviewer. She normally gives us at least 4 stars. She's given us 1.
Welcome.
A romantic meal with my hubby, totally destroyed by a staff member having a domestic with his missus.
Oh, you're joking. Didn't tell me you'd offered them free drinks.
All right, so him and Sarah have a Barney in front of everybody, have they? Right, well, you're going to have to speak to him. This is unacceptable.
All right, can't wait.
Nick, I mean it. I'm it?
Every time.
For me to get it.
I'll get it.
Hello, mate. Is Amy in?
Yeah. It's Ed for you.
I brought that CCTV footage. So you can let the police know or whatever.
What's this?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Look, I've got a job down the road, so I should get going. I'll let you explain, yeah? I'll show myself out.
What's CCTV?
There's nothing to worry about.
Police, CCTV, they're my trigger words.
I need to prove that we drank those bottles of wine in the flat.
Right.
I've got the receipts prove that they were bought that morning, but Adam says I need to prove that they were drank that night. You following?
Yeah.
So, Summer, Addie, Asher and Nina can all testify that they didn't drink any wine and that the bottles were still there when they left to go to the bistro.
Okay.
So, with the CCTV from Ed, I can now prove that they were empty next morning.
Well, this is brilliant. This changes everything. You okay? You sure?
Yeah.
Amy, I am so proud of you for finding that. I mean, for even thinking about it.
So all told, I reckon it was a pretty good meeting, don't you? Your solicitor seems to know what he's talking about, eh? Yeah. And the way I see it, there's no way that girl can prove what she's accusing you of. Police have no evidence because you didn't do it. What she wrote is a lie. It's cut and dried, mate. Nothing to worry about.
Hopefully.
Hopefully? What's this hopefully about? You've got to speak up in these solicitor meetings. You've got to start getting in the game, son. Putting up your own attack. I'm doing what I can, but I can't fight this for you.
I know.
Everybody wants to be a victim these days. Wear it like a badge. Me too, me too. Well, no, love. It's not you two, not this time. You're a liar, you're dangerous, and you're gonna get what's coming to you.
After you.
Thank you. Everything okay?
No, not really.
Oh, what's the matter?
Tracy's accepted an offer on the florist.
Oh, Mary, I'm sorry.
You and me both, Brian, for this whole sad situation.
I thought it was just a contingency plan.
Well, apparently it was an offer too good to refuse and there was strings attached to time because, I don't know. Anyway, to what do I owe this visit?
I am in desperate need of an evening out.
Okay.
And I couldn't think of anybody more kind, more engaging, more fun that I'd wish to spend the night with my cousin.
Oh.
And me, of course.
Right.
I'm at the end of my tether, you see, Mary. I need one night off from the endless and slightly out of my comfort zone one-on-one cousin bonding activities.
Well, I suppose I could offer my services.
Wonderful. Perhaps the three of us could go for a drink?
Well, I plan to go to the Rovers this evening. Will that suffice?
Yes.
Very well.
No. Isabella's been barred.
Barred?
Only from the Rovers. We could go somewhere else.
Well, I've already arranged to meet Roy and Evelyn later, and yeah, I really don't like to mess about a man recovering from surgery.
Really?
Really.
Okay. Okay, what if I got Isabella unbarred?
How?
Well, I'll find a way. Hopefully.
Mom! Mom, it's me. Do you need help?
No, thank you.
How come you're not answering your phone?
Oh, Tim, I was sleeping.
All right. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I was okay 10 minutes ago when you texted. And I was okay 30 minutes before that when we video called.
Oh, good. You managed to get your head down then?
Yeah, when I put my phone on silent.
Great. Well, it's always better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll nip round and I'll make her some lunch. So what do you fancy?
Well, I don't even know what we have in, if anything.
Well, you could have a sandwich, beans on toast, sliced cucumber, bit of dip. Those are about my limits, I'm afraid. And when I say dip, I mean a bit of ketchup mixed up with a bit of mayo.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited if I were you. So come on, what's it to be? If I were you, I'd just play it safe and have a sandwich.
A sandwich it is, then.
Coming right up.
I won't pull that face, Leon. You'll scare the customers.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's not appropriate. It was just a joke.
Oh, everything's a joke to you, innit? Even this place. You know, we had a right stinking online review because you and Sarah rowing in front of everybody.
I sorted that. I gave him drinks. I said I was sorry.
Well, it didn't work. Book your ideas up, will you?
Who are you to tell me to book my ideas up?
Okay, look, why don't we just sit down and talk about this?
But Sarah came and started having a go at me. I can't control what she does.
Well, it's not good enough. And it's not like it's the first time it's happened.
Are you still banging on about that launch night?
Yes, I am.
Once again, someone started on me, not the other way around.
Oh, it's always somebody else's fault, innit? I tell you what, why don't you sort your life out, take some responsibility, and stop acting like my restaurant's Love Island?
Oh, yeah, this is really professional, innit, eh? Shouting your mouth off in the middle of lunchtime service. You should be grateful to me. I'm the one that got the late licence. I'm the reason that the takings are up.
Well, it's not exactly going to stay that way, is it, if you carry on behaving like you are?
Welcome to the bistro. I'm Damon. Let me show you to your seats.
He has got to go. Okay. No, I mean it, Nick. He's got to go. This is our business. I'm not getting a bad reputation because of him.
Hiya.
Right?
Yeah, I was hoping that I might bump into you.
Oh, yeah?
I was a bit worried about you.
I really am fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you have any luck with the CCTV?
Yeah. Ed sorted it for me.
Oh, that's good.
That's what my dad said.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Who knows? What does it actually mean?
Well, it's better than not having it.
Is it?
What do you mean?
I just wish none of this were happening.
Yeah, of course you do.
Mum's selling a shop, you know. Mary's losing her job. Paul, Summer and Billy are losing their home.
Amy, none of that is on you.
It is though, isn't it?
I get it. I get how it might seem like that. Sometimes you just need to stop and take a breath.
I haven't got time to take a breath.
Yeah, you do.
No, I haven't got time to be weak. If I mess this up, you know, if he spins it so that I look like a liar, well, then I've put another woman at risk.
Amy.
No, listen. This has never mattered to just me. It matters to people like Paul. It matters to you. It matters to every woman who's ever been scared of a man. Every woman who's ever been touched when she didn't want to be touched. Every woman who's ever been followed or stared at or forced into doing something that she didn't want to do. Every woman who's ever been made to feel dirty and disgusting in her own skin. You know what I mean by that, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah. I do, yeah.
I should go.
Amy, please, just ask yourself, are you sure about this fight?
No. No, I'm not. And I might not want to have it. But I should. So I will.
But you shouldn't have to do anything. Okay, and honestly, nobody's even looking to you for that. So if you change your mind and you think, do you know what? I just need to walk away, I can't do this anymore. Then I promise you, you will still have all the support of everybody that loves you.
Well, that was a really nice sandwich. Tim,
Yeah?
have I upset you?
No, I was just thinking about something.
Anything I can help with?
Hi.
Hi. Still here?
Tim popped in again.
Oh, how lovely. We just had sandwiches, haven't we, Mum?
Oh, congratulations.
Sandwiches with bread. Sandwiches with this bread.
Tim, what is this?
How did it get here?
Probably in a carrier bag from a grocery store.
But that's where you were when Mum collapsed. At Fresco's, getting bread.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how did that bread get here, then?
Are you feeling okay? Is he okay?
Don't gaslight me. I saw it on the side when we came to get Mum's stuff.
Stop it, this is bonkers.
But apparently he'd not been back into this flat. He went out to get the bread, and when he came back, he saw Mum in the ambulance. Then we all went to hospital where he had no bread. 0 bread. Not a crumb. So how did that bread magically end up here then, eh?
It was a stroke of genius, her getting hold of that CCTV.
Yes, it was.
Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. You can see her putting all the empty bottles in the bin.
Oh, that is great, Steve. That is really great.
Good job it wasn't wiped.
Has she showed it to Dee Dee yet?
I don't think so.
Well, why not? She needs to see it as soon as possible. I'll ring her.
Maybe.
Oh, hi, darling. We're just saying that we need to get this to Dee Dee as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Do you want a brew? Your mum will make it.
No time. Actually, I wanted to speak to both of you about something.
Oh, yeah, what?
Listen, I appreciate so much everything that you've done for me, you know, everything that you've put on the line, all the stress that you've gone through.
Oh, listen, of course. What else would we do?
I love you.
Darling, we love you too.
I just want it all to stop.
I know you do.
No. I mean, I'm gonna write the retraction. This is hurting too many people, yourselves included. This just has to end now.
You can't do the retraction. People need to know what Aaron is. You can't let him win.
I let this carry on ruining my life on the daily, then yet he's won. I have to move forward.
Oh, Amy.
You believe me? Both of you. The fact that you'd give up everything for me, that's enough to give me strength to keep going. But this, Aaron, it has to be over.
But Aaron needs to pay for what he did.
Yeah, but at what cost to me? Honestly, I can't keep reliving it. I'm in limbo, going over and over that night, you know, what he is and what that makes me. I can't do it anymore. I have to move on. Please, let me.
All right, darling, if you want to write the retraction, then you should write it. And we stand by you, don't we, Steve?
Yeah, of course we do.
Listen, I won't stand here any longer and listen to this. You are not making sense.
All right, let me spell it out for you then. You came in, you saw my mum on the floor, and you walked out.
You honestly think I would leave her in that state?
Well, how did that bread get here then?
This is a new loaf.
What?
I went out first thing this morning and bought it so we had it fresh.
I saw it yesterday. I picked the flaming thing up.
You've got this very wrong, Tim.
You are accusing me of something awful, and quite frankly, it's ridiculous. And I have the right to tell it how it really was.
I'm listening.
Oh, first time for everything.
I'm trying to protect you.
From a kind and gentle man who loves me.
You're deluded, Mum.
Listen, enough! Now, before she was taken to hospital, your mother was feeling unwell. You know that. So I went to make her a sandwich. The bread was moldy, so I went to Freshco's. They didn't have her favorite, so I decided to order lunch in as a treat to make her feel better. I came home, saw the ambulance, and the rest you know.
There was already bread here.
Correct! The moldy loaf I threw away last night after I was at the hospital with your mother.
But there's bread here now.
As I said, I was at Freshco's at dawn today waiting for the bread delivery. Listen, I was feeling useless. I was desperate to make you better. And, okay, maybe I overthought it. You don't care what bread we have, but I was worried about you. I am worried about you.
All right, so if you'd been to Freshco's, how come you came back via Rosamond Street? Come the scenic route, did you?
Okay, you got me. I hold my hands up. I do not deal with illness very well. I go to the extreme in my head. I spiral, I suppose, particularly when it has to do with someone I love. So I needed a minute to collect myself. Now, I didn't want you to see me worried. I want to be your rock. So I took a detour to Roy's, had a coffee, took a minute to calm myself. And I cannot tell you how utterly guilty I felt when I saw you being wheeled into that ambulance. I mean, I stopped for a drink and you could have died as a result. I am so sorry.
You did nothing wrong. Oh, look, Stephen's explained himself to you. What do you want? Blood?
I don't. But he might.
Oh, that's enough. Get out. Go on, get out.
So Carla reckons that Ryan hasn't left the flat in over a week. He needs his friends round him. AKA you.
He won't want anyone suffocating him.
I know you feel guilty.
Do I?
About the catfishing, but you were trying to help, even if
I didn't.
the heart was in the right place. They'll never know it was you.
Look, he will feel stupid and embarrassed, and he won't want an audience.
He needs people who care about him. Maybe if I have a word.
No. No, don't do that. Please, can we just leave it for now? Go and have a seat. I'll bring your pint over.
All alone? Thank heavens for that.
I know better than to disobey your rules, Jenny. As does Isabella.
Yeah, well, she don't know a lot, that one. Especially when you know it comes to being a civil, polite human being. I mean, this place might not be even at the moment, but I would rather have no customers than ones like her.
May I extend an apology from my cousin, if I may?
You're saying sorry?
And may I add, on a separate note, that you're looking particularly radiant today.
Well, yes, you may, and yes, I am. I started the day with one of Daisy's green smoothies, and I'm already feeling the benefits. So thank you for noticing. But no, I do not accept your apology.
Why ever not?
Because you haven't done no wrong, Brian.
Yeah, I'm the one having to decide between my kin and my favourite watering hole.
Yeah, well, we kin like her. It should be an easy decision.
I am just a simple man wanting to enjoy a nice red at the end of a long day with my neighbours who I'm lucky enough to call my dear friend.
All right. Before you burst into song. Fine. I will accept your apology. She's unbarred. Hey, will you tell that cousin of yours? She steps out of line again, and I will bar you both. For life.
The way you talk to Leanne, the way you talk to me, it's not how we do things. We have each other's backs.
Well, and this is you having mine, is it?
I'm not being unreasonable. You had a full-blown domestic in front of paying customers.
I said I was sorry for that. And for the review.
OK, this place comes first, OK? We put a lot of time and effort in.
So have I. I'm the one that got the late licence. I just lost focus for a minute.
Right. We just think maybe it's time you took a step back.
What, you putting me on the naughty step, are you?
Oh, come on, your head hasn't been in the game, has it? Of all the women in all the bars, you choose my married little sister.
I ask myself the same question, trust me. Look, I hate that I've messed up her life. Messed up her marriage. I mean, don't get me wrong, destruction follows me around, but this is the first time I'm actually bothered about what I've done.
It's progress, I suppose.
I thought she was, you know, Sarah. I thought she was the one or whatever.
Oh.
Look, and I hate that I've upset her. Seeing her sobbing, I don't want to be the cause of that. And I know that I have to accept a decision. She chose him. She loves him and not me. And now I'm out in the cold and that's fine. And
I didn't realise you loved
one more chance. Just give me one more chance and I'll prove to you that this place is my priority.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, I'll give you and Leanne the respect you deserve. No more mistakes, no more women breaking my heart, no more bad reviews, just proper focus and professionalism. Scouts honour.
Are you in the Scouts?
No, but I used to rob the dinner money.
I just feel like I'm doing everything wrong.
Well, there's no instruction manual for what Ryan's going through. He's struggling to figure it all out, and so are you.
I think I just want him to feel better. I want him to know that he's going to feel better eventually.
Yeah, well, baby steps.
Mm.
And a buttermilk chicken and a tiramisu sounds like a positive plan, eh?
It sure is. Good food and hopefully a good chat, eh?
Let him know we're thinking about him.
Yeah, well, no, I won't, because that'll stress me out, but thank you.
Read that. Then I'll post it to my page.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Don't thank me.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
Yeah, fine.
Do you want me to chuck him out?
No. I asked him to meet me.
Why are you speaking to him?
This will be the last time.
Okay, we're here, and we're not going to take our eyes off you, right?
What?
You've said that you didn't drink much.
So?
Well, everyone knows that you did. We'd both admitted to drinking.
So?
It's inconsistent.
Are you messing? What do you want?
Not this, Amy. It doesn't ring true.
Yeah, you're spot on there. I've said what I posted before was wrong.
Yeah, but then you've said maybe this and probably that. This was meant to set the record straight, but it doesn't do that, Amy. People are still going to think that People just need to know that I haven't done anything wrong.
Do you want me to write a love story? Boy meets girl. Girl passes out and boy...
Amy, you said that you'd take it all back.
I have done.
Shh, can you keep your voice down?
Why? You worried everyone in here is going to know that you raped me?
So you were lying then, saying that you're going to post this retraction?
I have done.
What you've written doesn't make any sense.
It's hard to make lies make sense.
This is just going to make things worse for me.
You know what? You write it. Whatever's in your sick, twisted head, say I was begging for it if you like, you write it and I'll post whatever you want. Anything so that this is done.
It's our love.
I'm not your love.
Calm down.
I can't get the words right.
Should I get you something stronger? Although she might spit in it.
No, I'm all right.
You don't look it. Amy's wound you right up. Should have stayed here to support you.
Yeah, she'd love that. It's just hard.
Son, it's simple. Folk just need to know what really happened. And that Amy weren't telling the truth in what she wrote.
I can't just have her say soz, I was lying. It's more complicated than that.
How?
It just is.
This retraction just needs to let all the busybodies and gossips know you didn't do her wrong. She made you out to be what she said, what she wrote. You would never do that. Would you?
Second time today, Brian. I am a lucky lady.
Well, after you so kindly lifted Isabella's ban, I thought it only proper that I enjoy a drink or two.
Did she not fancy coming to the bar herself? Check my measures are correct?
Oh, Jenny, you jest.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be getting the rounds in.
Right. Well, I meant what I said, though. She puts one pinky out of line and...
Banned for life.
Mm.
I got it. 2 small reds and a Dubonnet would go down a treat.
Well, the thing about greyhounds is that they're cleverer than most humans and a lot easier to get on with.
The Belgian Malinois is reckoned to be the most intelligent of canines.
Well, not more intelligent than my Cerberus.
Oh, may he rest. Cerberus was 1 in a million.
Oh, no. Greyhounds are not for me. Those wiry, pathetic-looking things.
Ah, well, some people wouldn't know elegance if it bit them on the behind.
I like a bichon frisé or a chihuahua.
Oh, you like those yappy little dogs with no personality. Does that feel more familiar, then?
All the gang's here. What's your poison?
No, I'll go up.
Brian, you do have some delightful friends. And Evelyn is not the dragon you said she was.
Do you reckon? I never said such a thing.
It does sound likely to be a misunderstanding.
No, it's completely fine. I mean, I know I'm an acquired taste, and I would hate to have to sit here breathing fire on all of you. I think Freddie might need a walk, don't you, Roy?
Quite possibly.
Evelyn, please.
We all need to relax. So you think she's a dragon? I have to say, she's not proving otherwise.
I see you. I'm warning you about this one.
Evelyn, please sit down. I'll get the next round into Bonnie's for all.
I can't stop. I've got villages to burn, princesses to pillage.
Canines to walk.
Evelyn Roy, please.
What?
So he accepted it then, that he's better off as a silent partner?
Yeah, I think we were a bit hasty.
No way. Not after the way he spoke to me, saying I was unprofessional. What a joke.
He apologised.
Oh, you chickened out, didn't you? You've not even said anything to him. I knew it.
We had a chat. I'm doing what I think's best for this place.
Oh, and that's Damon, is it? Messing things up and shouting the odds at your sister.
Well, that's not fair. He's good at what he does. You know, he's got a good head for business. Well, as for Sarah...
What, is it still going on?
No. She finished it and he's crushed.
He's played you.
He hasn't. I'm not stupid. He was genuine. He messed up because he was heartbroken. Fell in love and lost his head. We've all been there.
Well, she's moving on with her life. I couldn't be more proud of her.
I just hate the fact that Aaron's gonna get away with it. You know, no consequences, nothing.
Having a good gossip, are we?
Amy, we weren't gossiping.
Listen, you're doing what's right for you, and that is so important, okay? And if you want to write that retraction...
I'm not. Aaron is. He said what I wrote wasn't up to scratch, so he's doing it. Told him I'd post whatever he wanted.
Are you sure that's wise, letting him control this?
He's not. I am. This is what I want.
I'm not sure about this, love.
Amy, he could write anything.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just exhausted with it all.
Let me get you a drink.
You know what? I just want to go home.
Right. Come on, then.
This must be wrecking her head.
Right. So, bubble bath, chippy tea, early night, I think.
Sounds good.
Hey, you're everything to us, you know.
Amy?
The flipping heck do you want?
Oh, Dad, stop. I don't need that.
You need to jog on, mate. Preferably in front of a bus.
I just want a word.
Oh, well, I've got a few for you and all.
I said just drop it off when you're done. We don't need to keep talking about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't write it, and I won't be writing it.
What? But you said that
And
you...
neither will you. I'm dropping the libel case.
Come to spout more lies, have you?
I'd like to offer an olive branch in the shape of a pint of lager.
I don't want anything from you.
I think you do. I think you want me to be a good man for your mother, but you're terrified that I'm not.
I know you know.
You think I don't deserve her?
I know what you're doing, putting on that stupid soft voice.
Listen, I'm not doing anything except wanting to build a life with your mother. Now, seriously, what possible motive could I have for wanting to bring harm to her?
I don't know yet, but I don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
Listen, trust is earned, I understand that, but I don't think it's fair dragging my name through the mud with unfounded allegations. Now, please, man to man, can you give me a break? This is hard on your mum. Don't make her choose.
All right. Maybe I did go in at the deep end. But I'm keeping my eye on you.
Good. You'll see I've got nothing to hide.
So? What's with the 180?
I told you. I couldn't. Just writing it down. I don't know. Couldn't find the right words.
Why not?
Doesn't matter. I'm dropping the libel case and I'm leaving. You never have to see me again. You're in the clear.
I am.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. You didn't do anything wrong, did you? So why are you skulking off?
So that we can move on.
Move on from the thing that you didn't do.
Amy.
Best way to move on is to get it all out in the open. Saying it was all pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's break it down then. That night, the truth.
Amy,
from the beginning. At the flat, drinking.
we've been through this.
Humour me.
Both of us were drinking.
I went into the bedroom and you followed me in.
I came to help you. You fell, you know you did.
Why did I fall?
Because you were...
Wasted?
I helped you up.
Onto the bed.
And then we kissed.
We kissed.
Yes. And you took your top off.
I took it off.
Or I did, does it matter?
I think it's pretty important, don't you? So, we kissed, and then you took my top off, and then what? I pounced on you.
You weren't feeling very well.
Why not? Tummy bug.
Just because you've been drinking, it doesn't mean that you didn't want to have sex with me.
Okay. Fine, I felt sick. Then what?
You lay on the bed and rolled over onto your side.
Rolled over away from you.
No, not to get away from me. You were just facing the other way.
Okay. Then what?
We were kissing.
How were we kissing when I wasn't even facing
I was
you?
kissing you. Your neck, and...
I rolled away from you and you were kissing me.
You were into it.
How'd you know?
Because you'd kissed me before, earlier. And I could tell that you wanted it, Amy.
How do you know?
Because you'd been flirting with me all night.
Who took my knickers off? Simple question.
I did.
Okay. Knickers are off, and then what?
I was kissing you, and then we had sex.
Was I kissing you back?
I don't know. I think so.
But I was still facing away from you.
I don't know. Yes.
You do know, Aaron. Because by that point, I was completely passed out.
No.
Yes! I wasn't into it, Aaron. I wasn't kissing you back or responding to anything because I was unconscious. And you know that. You raped me. You know, I actually thought that I needed to hear you say it. I thought I needed to hear you admit it. But look here. You know what you did. And you have to live with that. You know what you are.
I'm sorry.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, you can go to itv.com/advice for support information. The Thief, His Wife and the Canoe, The Real Story is on the way next.